My mother is watching this.
I think more to the way.
Put that up top.
I think more than just gender, be it woman or female. I think the bottom line is when you say gay means that you like the same sex, regardless to. I don't know how it got distorted with the role playing and putting the labels and stuff on that, because we come from that same basket of being gay was to exercise who you were, what you wanted, and you had your preference in that.
Right.
Now, where that got distorted, I don't know where that got distorted.
And I think that it possibly got distorted with negative connotations attached to, per se, being feminine, which, again, to me is ridiculous, and why is it so? Much to what you said about the prejudices within our own community. Why is it deemed more negative to be...
But I've never understood why society would look at something feminine being negative when, in my eyes, being feminine is beautiful. When I looked at people like Vanessa Williams and Iman and all that, looking at somebody feminine, that was, to me, was the epitome of beauty, to me. Just like with masculinity, when you think of your fathers and your grandfathers and some of the slaves and all those different type of people who paved the way for us, that was beautiful too. So why come everything could not just be, embraced, opposed to looking at it as a negative or a positive side?
I think that only happens
I don't know how that got like that.
In our race.
And now that you said that, a lot of heterosexual people, they when a gay male says that, I find women beautiful, Iman is beautiful, and such is beautiful, and this is that. Well, if women are beautiful, why you want to be with a man?
Yeah, why you don't want to be with one? Yeah, so that's in our community.
That'll be a hot
as African Americans.
I
don't think that because
race-based.
Yeah, because with Latinos and other Cubans and
they don't have any of those.
They don't have any of those type of stigmas.
Also, they threw the word in there, metrosexual, because there was some men that were saying that they were heterosexual, but they liked to get manicure and pedicures and all that, when other men thought they was
because you see the image that this is how you're supposed to be because you're a man. But I had to come to terms with the realization that I am not like that. So am I going to?
And see, even when you say that you see the image that you're supposed to be, I don't think that's the image that you're supposed to be. I think you're how you're supposed to be.
But I'm saying the images that we're taught as children, because my dad was a basketball player and baseball player. My grandfather was a football coach. So the images that I saw of men were athletes. I cannot play sports to this day.
But even though you were supposed to have been taught that, that's not actually what came out of that. Because when you came into the lifestyle and whoever introduced you into it, there had to be a mentor or a role player that took over your direction to say, this is, if you like this, you can go this direction. If you like this, that, and other. But what happened was, this is what happened. You slightly just gravitated naturally because that's what you wanted.
Oh, I think you were already gravitated to your side before you came.
Yeah, there was no mentor that took me anywhere.
Oh, this thing had nothing to do with me. If I never would have met y'all, this
no, but I don't think when I was younger, and I can only speak for myself. When I was younger, I knew that I was overly feminine. But did I ever think I was going to be the feminine girl as the entertainer? No, I thought I was just going to be the girl.
Really?
That's what I was telling you.
I just thought I was just going to be the girl. But what happened was, when you start, listen, what happened with me is when I started to get around other people and I enjoyed the entertaining side of it, seeing and enjoying, the lifestyle also offers entertainment. Just like you say, the masculine want to hang with the masculine, the feminine want to hang with the feminine. Then you have another side. You can be a promoter in the scene. You can be a famous actor, or whatever the case may be. In the times that we're living in now, back then we may not have had. It was only so many. I guess you'd say opportunities, like maybe with the Sylvester and the RuPaul back then. Now it's a little bit different. But for me, I started to enjoy the entertaining side. So I said, I want to go and perform on the stage.
I think you enjoyed the entertainment because it allowed you to be more expressive. And that's why the ball scene, in regards to like masculine versus feminine and things of that nature, the ball scene picked up so much because so many other people who had to harness their true selves got a chance to be a little bit more expressive in the ballroom scene. So in regards to masculine and feminine, you still had your preference or how you viewed yourself prior to being introduced to the full, like to me, prior to being introduced to the lifestyle.
But I think what happens is when you get older and you have somebody who's been in existence in the lifestyle, they help you manifest your true self of being comfortable with
what
who you
I thought
are,
about what I thought about when you all were talking, like the point that Jason made and the point that you made, like Jason was saying how when he was younger and the males that he saw in his family were like football players and into sports and doing masculine things, and then you saying that, you know, you come into the lifestyle and you see such. So it's just like, it's inevitable because you don't have to play a role, but we all play roles when we're young because we're uncomfortable with the lifestyle. So your family, since your family don't, you know, embrace who you are, then somebody outside of your family come and introduce you to who you are and allow you to be who you are.
But see, I don't think I played a role because just
you did. But wait.
But listen,
Yeah.
I saw the football players and I saw that type of stuff, but I didn't grab. I was blinded to that because all the thing
I tried to do all that.
But when you say you didn't play a role, it's just like the entertainment that I saw you when you first started entertaining. It wasn't the female impersonation. Right.
No, but what I'm saying,
but that wasn't the entertainment that you were doing, right?
I actually did both because I was trying to.
But originally,
for me, it was for survival. But for me, it was for survival. So it was tapping all my resources.
So you played a role, even though it was for survival. You still played that role.
See, for me, when I came into this lifestyle, which I understand.
Yeah.
Coming into this lifestyle, this is just who I am.
That's when I moved here.
I think, I think with being gay, I didn't even know that there were roles. I think I just said, oh, I could just be gay. I didn't know that I had to be this way to be gay or this way. I just thought, oh, I'm just gay. And I didn't know or understand the roles. And then as time went on, I understood when you ran into certain people, they act this way or they only wanted to deal with certain people. Because where I'm from, everybody partied together.
Yeah,
and you was just able to just be who you wanted to be. It was no rules, or if you went this way, they talked about you and that type. It wasn't like that. So I've never understood the role playing.
And I think a part of the change has come now, probably in today's society, with the more widespread, the openness of homosexuality now, and it probably has caused some of the separation, I would say. Whereas back when most of us came out, it wasn't as open as it is today. So everybody did go together. But now people can be gay and still go off in their own separate worlds. So people may play different roles, you know, as being more masculine because of the type of job that they have, or, you know, and only wanting to stick with other masculine people in case some people see them from their job.
But I think the thing for us to embrace is, just because we don't play a particular role and somebody else plays that role, it's just like we don't embrace them because they're not playing the same role that we play. It's just like everybody's not going to be an AKA. Everybody's not going to be a Delta. But it's just like we live in a society where we expect everybody's going to be an AKA and that's the way it's going to be. It's like, no, we have the AKAs, and the AKAs have to respect the Deltas. And the same thing in the gay community. It's just like we have the different houses. We have the house of Milan. We have the house of, you know, Balenciaga. We have all these different houses and stuff. And so it's just like no house is better than one other house, but everybody.
Not to cut you off, what Raquel said.
But don't cut me out.
Because I was sitting here thinking about, you know, when I accepted who I was. Your friends that you hung around, you seen how they were, so you thought that's how you were supposed to be. So, is that not what you were saying? Like that person took
somewhat. What I was basically saying is that when you come into the lifestyle, sometimes, even though you might look at it as being a role, somebody playing a role, they actually might just be trying to see what fits them. But if they gravitate to something naturally, that's really, in my opinion, who they really are. Because when you see the young people coming out and they say, "Oh, I want to be the performer. I want to be a girl or this, that, and other." Well, if they're already naturally feminine, they're already doing stuff that is already naturally already in them. All you're doing is just making it bloom. You know, they might tap into other resources, this, that, and the other. I don't think they're role playing. I think they're just finding what their niche is. But until somebody that they are comfortable with, and they actually say, "Oh, well, yeah, this is what I'm really, 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 really comfortable in, and I'm good at it," that's where their truth comes through.
And kind of on another, I'm just listening to this and kind of trying to bring all of this full circle and just listening to all of this and getting my thoughts together. I would say that, you know, I'm not convinced that role playing is all bad, and I think in a lot of ways it's necessary. Just listening to all of us, because we do have different roles and our own personal lives and our own lives with our families and our own lives with our friends. So, I mean, I think role playing is necessary even in the
But I don't know if I
heterosexual.
would call
see-
that
but
role
I see-
playing
I
or
don't
just a
think-
level of respect.
Yeah,
See,
that's what I was about to say.
I thought we were speaking on
Without
role
any
play.
type of
If there
negative
were-
connotation attached
Right,
to
that's
it.
what I was saying.
That's what
If
I'm
there was
looking
something
at.
negative about it, because like when you like in
Because
the
that's just
community,
who you
I just
are.
see
Right.
how role playing when you're speaking like with the promoters, we use it as a separation mechanism.
Right.
You know, to and that's why I don't understand the point.
Right. And I guess my questioning on it is all aspects of role playing. The negative connotation, is it good or bad? Is it necessary? Is it not necessary? I mean, everything, because all of that kind of fascinates me.
See, in a relationship to me, I think it's between those two individuals.
Whatever their preference is.
It's whatever their preference is. I don't think it should be.
But you have to get to that point.
Well, yeah, you have to get to
You
that
have to
point.
get to that point.
And I think a part of it, because this line of questioning actually started when Steven, our producer, asked me the question about, D. West, asked me the question about me being comfortable with who I am.
No,
And
that's not what he asked you.
what did he ask me, Raquel?
He said, "Were you the queen?"
No, that's the statement that he made. And thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah,
the
but
question
like,
the question that he asked me was I always comfortable or am I just comfortable because I didn't have a choice? Which happened first? And I said, I think that I was who I was, and because I wasn't going to live my life being, miserable, I became comfortable with it. So that kind of puts you into a role in a sense.
but see, I was able to play, like how you say role playing, because I tried the track, I tried football, I tried all the different stuff, playing with all the guys on the street, all the sports they play in the parking lot, in the field, in the park. I played t-ball, from everything under the sun. Was not interested in but anything I wanted to like try, my parents would always say, "Okay, go try it."
But were you
Go
still
to-
more feminine?
I am still
The
the
same.
same way.
So see,
They would throw the
that
football
you
at me.
made
I would
back.
catch the football. When the boys would come after me, I would look back and see all the boys running, throw the football down, and continue running.
And see, for me, it was different because my voice, like I said, my voice was so feminine. And
When?
it was like,
You said that last time I let you make it.
everybody
When?
said, you put some bass in your voice.
And you
so
did.
I wouldn't talk.
I remember that.
I wouldn't talk. So
Did not remember that.
Well, go ahead, don't try to get light now.
So then what happened was I would just do certain things
Off of
like the
that.
football and basketball. I wouldn't participate in all of that. And now it's just like, now that I'm old, I wish I had like,
Man, you could've went
applied
pro.
myself.
I think because of where you were raised, you just do certain things. Like I didn't play. Well, yes, I did. I did all those things.
Shy, I think, but we have 30 seconds, so get everything you want to get in. You got 25 seconds, go.
All right, thank you for joining us on this episode of The Dish.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Thanks for reading us
Thanks
on
for
Facebook.
Christmas.
Send us all your questions.